Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, I was forced into joining Speech Club. Well, not necessarily. My friend, Valerie Clee, she started the club on campus, and she highly suggested that I join. So I did. It wasn't necessarily that I was forced. But that is a common mindset when you associate public speaking. They think that they dread just public speaking in general. So after a few meetings, I decided to give my first speech, which was an icebreaker. And I started to talk about myself, because who knows myself better than I do. But as I started talking, I stumbled over a few words, and then I started to think that if I did not make someone laugh in the room, everyone would be bored of my speech. And so the blood rushed to my head, and I was feeling incredibly nervous. And it was absolutely chaos, and it was uncomfortable. Now, outside, I might have looked completely calm, but on the inside, I felt like a shopping mall on the eve of Christmas. So after a few meetings and visits from other Toastmasters in the area, I realized that to get over that nervous feeling, it would be practice, much like anything else. And I didn't give that many speeches afterwards, but just those amount of speeches, I felt that I could contain that nervous feeling. It didn't go away, but I simply suppressed it, and I got used to speaking under that condition. Now, apart from my progress, which I'm completely proud of in general, one of the great reasons that I think Gavel Club should be in high school, and why I decided to run for an officer position, was because of the progress of others. It was actually really inspiring to see other people that I did not know before they joined the club progress so much, and it's actually pretty inspiring. For one, it's vulnerability. To be able to come and speak in front of your peers, you have to be vulnerable, and that's why public speaking is is a fear for a lot of people. But a lot of our members, apart from standing in front of their peers, they also give a lot of speeches about their opinions or personal experiences that they wouldn't have shared to anyone else. And so that's a double whammy of vulnerability. But on the audience's perspective or side, they also give a certain respect, because they understand what it feels like to be vulnerable in that position. And so I feel that relationship between the speakers and the audience is what creates more of a comfortable setting, especially at least in high school, because everyone knows where you're coming from, and it's a greater setting to speak in. So being able to have that relationship creates a special type of people, and it creates personal development. It has in myself, and I've seen it in other people. And to observe that change in everyone else, I feel completely content being in a Gavel Club. And especially, it takes a special type of person to sacrifice an hour of their time on Friday and come to Speech Club.
How many U's did you count? Very impressive, yes? Speaker number 2, Noah Farrar. Noah? His speech is called Community. Community, Noah Farrar.
Ladies, gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, it is an honor to speak in front of you all today on this very morning. And likewise, it is an honor to speak on behalf of the many Gaveliers at which I've met at my Gavel Club. As many of you may know, Gavel Club, much like the Toastmasters Club that you may attend, provides a welcoming environment for students to come together and develop the public speaking ability together. All too often, I remember those moments where I would break into tears laughing due to a student talking about their eccentric escapades throughout their lives, or where I would have to hold back my tears as another shared their own personal struggle. It is this welcoming, comforting environment which I find beautiful, and it's what motivates me to strive for, protect, and maintain that what Gavel Club has given to me and has given to us. A sense of community. In the busyness and, dare I say, monotony of student life, Gavel Club has become a safe haven for me in my last few hours of Friday. We go to a Gavel Club. We tell jokes. We laugh. We share stories. We smile. But most importantly, we grow. I have seen students shiver at the thought of public speaking, only to become competent, enlightening speakers in the future. And in my case, to instill a sense of pride and passion in public speaking. Because of the community that we have formed in our humble little classroom, we have come to degrade that menacing wall that is public speaking into a simple, very relaxing and welcoming path of self-expressionism. We learn not solely through criticism of each other, but also through the various perspectives and the reassurance which comes from each other and is shared between that sense of community that we have inside that classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to realize that Gavel Club has given me many friends, many people who can rely on me, and many people of who I can rely upon. It is because of these gifted young people that I have had the pleasure to work with these past 1.5 years that I can truly progress through the various walks of life with my peers, friends, and family with an established sense of confidence and fulfillment. In a sense, Gavel Club has given me a second family, a family who supports me, a family who cheers me on, and a family which gives me the motivation to stand in front of all of you beautiful people today, and hopefully for many more. And I would personally like to thank you for welcoming us into this wonderful community with you.